And from that standpoint, I can tell you that I have learned so much, not only about the way in which Dr. Doobay has conducted himself and the way in which he carries on, but his unstinting and unrelenting generosity to this community is something that I hope that each and every one of you will marvel just as I did and copy just as I did. Because when we look back, not only at Vishnu Mandir here, but Dr. Doobay has never forgotten those who we left behind in Guyana and whose fortunes are not as good as ours here. So, in wishing Dr. Doobay long life, longer life, and happiness, I want to say how grateful I am that God has touched me with His presence in my life for quite a number of years. So I know that there are others who would like to convey their blessings to him, and so I will leave it at that. And I hope that all of you will look at this as an occasion to follow in his footsteps, no matter how long it takes or what it requires. This temple has been a shining example of dedication and commitment to culture and religion. And I hope that all of you, all of us, will continue to work with the temple and with Dr. Doobay in that regard. Thank you very much.
I will say one word about Talib. Had it been when we started very young days, Krishna Gazir can attest to this. Talib went out on a limb for us in Royalbank. You would not know what that limb is, and I would not tell you either. He didn't give us any money from stealing money. But what he has done for us, not many people could have done. So today, it's very heartening to see him with us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, David. Here is another friend of our community and a friend of the temple, Bhaji Hari Prasad. I'll ask him to come up and give greetings. Hariji.
Sita Ram, everyone. Dr. Doobay and I go way back. Back in the 80s at the old house, we sat down one day at the back of the temple and I said to him, a Vishnu Murti will look beautiful in this temple. And he said, go for it. And since then, Dr. Doobay and I have a special bond. Doc, from the entire Ramprasad Maharaj family, we wish you good health and may you continue on the road you have taken. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I have great pleasure now in asking yet another stalwart, a friend that want to dedicate so much to our Mandir and his family, who is a friend of Baba and all of us, none other than Attorney at Law, Sri Devnisi.
I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you a happy birthday on behalf of my family. I wish to congratulate you and thank you for the dedication you've shown towards all members of our community. We are grateful. I'm personally grateful, and I'm sure every member of this community is grateful for what you have done. You've never been afraid to pursue the goals of our community, our religion, and our culture in Canada and every other part of the world. I also want to congratulate you for the efforts you made to support those in Guyana. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'll ask our choral here, who has to leave, to give us a brief remark.
With your patience, Doc, I would like to share a few thoughts about this man that I know. He is a dreamer, and that is no easy quality. To keep your dreams alive, you must understand that to achieve anything requires faith and belief in yourself, vision, hard work, determination, and dedication. For Doc, all things are possible because he believes they are. He is a leader. And how do I know that? Because a true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the needs of others. He did not set out to be a leader, but became one by the equality of his actions and the integrity of his intent. Most importantly, he's a friend. When we honestly ask ourselves which person in our lives means the most to us, we often find it is the one who, instead of giving advice or solutions, chooses to share our pain and touches our wounds with a warm and tender hand. He is that friend who can be silent with us in a moment of despair or confusion, or who can stay with us in our hour of grief and bereavement. He can tolerate not knowing, not caring, not healing, and face with us the reality of our powerlessness. He is that very friend who cares. So Pandiji, you are that dreamer and leader, and you are that friend. Congratulations on your birthday. May you celebrate many, many more as you take us along your journey to places that we have never been. And as Gandhiji said, thoughts become words, words become actions, actions become habits, habits become values. And Panditji, your values will become our destiny here at Vishnu Mandir. Happy birthday, Panditji.
The Colonel is a new name, Dharsena, and you can see he was well prepared for this evening's program. We'll have a short rendition, a kirtan, a bhajan, and then we'll continue. I have great pleasure now in asking Mr. Amariri, who is no stranger. He comes every birthday just to give his best wishes. Amarji. He is a founder member of the Vedic temple.
Let's all clasp our hand, bow our heads, and chant the name of the Lord, Paramatma ka naam, Sarvashreshta Om 3 times. ॐ तक्षक्षुर्देवहितं पुरस्तात् शुक्रमुच्चरत् पश्येम शरदाशतं जीवेम शरदाशतं शृणुयाम शरदाशतं प्रब्रवाम शरदाशतं अधिनास्याम शरदाशतं भूयश्च शरदाशतात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। आदरणीय डॉक्टर दुबे, मातृशक्ति और उपस्थित आदि बंधुओं, members of the community, leaders and everybody, it's a very special day, as all of us know. It's a birthday of our beloved leader, beloved friend, beloved brother, beloved Guru, and it's a special time in the sense we pray to God that we are blessed with a man of a sterling quality who has been a dynamic, a person who everybody can look up to, and who has been a source of inspiration not only to the Hindu community but to others who want to do work for the community and work for the society. My association with Dr. Doobay, I think I can go back to 1974 or even closer to it. And we have known each other, and my admiration and my respect for him has every year grown from where I was and where I have been. Perhaps we are age-wise we are closer, but his contribution has been far higher and a great inspiration to all of us. And people like him, who have dedicated their lives, who have made a mission, and who have made a mark in the society, are something to be looked up to be admired, to be worshipped, to be respected, and obviously in the interest of all of us, in the interest of the community, in the interest of the society, in the interest of Ontario and other parts of the world. We pray for his very long life, and may he be given good health so that he continue inspiring and leading the communities as he has been doing it in the past. Dr. Doobay, once again, Jiyo Hazaron Saab, keep on doing noble and spiritual work that all of us have been doing. God bless.
Thank you very much, Moses. I remember one year we celebrated Mama birthday on the 25th. The Sunday was the 26th. And we conclude the celebration of midday. But Amarji came here in the evening on the 26th because he says, I never forget this day. So you can imagine how committed he is to this occasion. I'll ask Mr. Cashtool to say a few words. He has been away for a while. Nice to have you here. Archie.
I think I can't say much more than what already been said. Dr. Doobay is an example, and I know good old days, likely the 1970s, he started this, and I've been doing my bit, whatever I can, but nobody can match it. He devoted his whole life What he did for Hinduism is beyond anybody's comprehension. I wish him the best of health. I hope we carry forward with his guidance for another 20 years. God bless you.
I'd like to ask Parasaji, please come up. And he's no stranger to us also. Very hard worker in the community. This is a true Hindu. If you go to his gate, you will see Omkar.
If you go on Center Street, I always wondered that, because my brother lived there, around that area. There's this big Om on this gate, not a small one. The Om is the whole gate has to be on it. I said, I wonder, who is this gentleman that lives there? Who is this? And then I realized it's this true Hindu, large passion.
Thank you. I said something to Dr. Lee in private, and I will say that publicly. I wished him 125 years of life, 125 years of good health, 125 years of good leadership, and 125 years of solid pillar of Hinduism. I wish really that he is the icon of Hinduism and GTA, and I like him, I respect him, I wish him long life. If you allow me to sing, I want to sing one paragraph.
Sure.
पंजाबी थोड़ा सा जोश वाला होता है ना पंजाब का, थोड़ा सा जोश वाला होगा, साथ देना। आए ने मैया तेरे लाल खोल बूहे मंदिरां दे, आए ने माता तेरे लाल, आए ने मैया तेरे लाल खोल बूहे मंदिरां दे, आए ने माता तेरे लाल। चंदन दी चौकी उत्ते अनबराजो, चंदन दी चौकी उत्ते अनबराजो, पुछो साडे सारियां दा हाल खोल बूहे मंदिरां दे, पुछो साडे सारियां दा हाल खोल बूहे। समझ लगती है थोड़ी पंजाबी भी है। आए ने मैया तेरे लाल खोल बूहे मंदिरां दे, आए ने दुर्गा तेरे लाल खोल बूहे मंदिरां। चंदन दा माथे उत्ते जग लगावां, चंदन दा माथे। ताकि मैं सिंगर नहीं इसलिए आवाज मिल नहीं रही इनसे, लेकिन अंदर से जो भावना है ना वो भगवान के लिए है। चंदन दा माथे उत्ते जग लगावां, चंदन दा माथे उत्ते जग लगावां, देख देख हूँ मन निहाल खोल बूहे मंदिरां दे, देख देख हूँ मन निहाल खोल बूहे मंदिरां दे, आए ने मैया तेरे लाल खोल बूहे मंदिरां दे, आए ने माता तेरे लाल खोल बूहे मंदिरां दे। चांदी दी कौली विच, चांदी दी कौली विच जोत जगावां, चांदी दी कौली विच जोत जगावां, हो जाए मैया मेरी दयाल खोल बूहे मंदिरां दे, हो जाए मां मेरी दयाल खोल बूहे मंदिरां दे, आए ने मैया तेरे लाल खोल बूहे मंदिरां दे। Thank you, Dr.
Raji, we just formed a new member for the Chakti group, and it is sad to say you've lost your chance tonight. Thank you very much. I'll ask Terry, who is no stranger to us, Balram, one of our executive vice president here, to
Thank you, Baba. Friends all, we are all here today to celebrate and recognize the birthday of Dr. Doobay, a very interesting and, I'll use the word great person, and I'll explain why. Perhaps a greater part of what I have to say is a reflection of what my brother Amarji said earlier, that The birthday today is governed by a Western calendar, but the birth of a man who lives his life and gives us the opportunity to be guided by the principles of humanity. I do not look at this as a celebration of birthday. I look at today as a thank you for what you have done. For me personally, for everyone who know you, and for so many people. What makes me very proud is, anywhere I travel, most parts of the world, and the name of Dr. Doobay is mentioned, everyone responded in a very positive way. And I'll quote two quick examples. I was with Panadoj in Mexico a few weeks ago, and a number of people I spoke to, the first question, how is Dr. Doobay? He's well, thank you for asking. I was speaking to a lawyer in Florida last week. Her name is Bella Patel. Didn't know she was Indian, she didn't sound it. And we started talking. She said, yeah, how is Dr. Doobay? And the beautiful thing about Dr. Doobay and knowing what he has done for us is a few things. Always live your life in a truthful, honest, and meaningful way. Always lend a hand out to help those who are underprivileged, poor, sick, or needs guidance and help. And I can go on and on and on, I will not. Because there are too many accolades, too many good things to talk about Dr. Doobay. Whether you look at him as a guru, as a retired medical doctor, a preacher, whatever, the single message remains universal from Dr. Doobay. Whether you're a Hindu, Muslim, Christian, or other, stand tall, be proud, and always respect the fact that he's a living God. Live your life with respect, and love, and purity. Dr. Doobay, I don't want to continue, there are other speakers. I simply want to say to Kali and I, and my entire family, and the congregation, and friends from all parts of the world, wish you the very, very best. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Gary. Words. I'd like to ask Dr. Ricky to say a few, to give greetings. So far we're not doing too bad. Party should be at 7:20. We're fastly approaching that. And all the speakers have done very well. And after Dr. Ricky, Dwarka is at the back from Cambridge. Please make your way in front.
Dr. Doobay, Pooja and I feel very blessed to know you and also be a part of this Krishna Mandir community. I want to, or both of us want to wish you a very warm and happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Dr. Dwarka is from the Cambridge area, a very prominent worker in our community.
Jai Sri Ram. Dr. Doobay, on behalf of my wife and family, my father, who I met today, and he's asked me to wish you special happy birthday. We wish to congratulate you on another day, another celebration. We want you to continue to inspire us, because that's what you do best. Many of you may not know, but the reason there's a temple in Cambridge is because of Dr. Doobay. He kept asking me, when are you going to do this, when are you going to do this, somebody has to do it. And of course, he was the first person to be there. So we thank you, sir, for whatever you do, because you always do the best things for us. Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you very much. I'd like to call Mulesh Bhai, who will speak on behalf of the Lodya family, a family that has done, you know, so much for the community.
Sitaram. Sitaram, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Sri Ram. Just to echo Terry's sentiments and a couple of the points he made, I'm just going to quote a story, a small story. A few weeks ago, a gentleman from the United States, let's call him James, came to visit this temple, and he really didn't know you, Dr. Doobay, so he visited the temple and was quite impressed. But he told me, he said, listen, you know what? The White House is a very beautiful White House, and the president is very great, you should come out there. So I went there recently, and obviously there was a big crowd outside, a lot of people watching the window out there to wait for President Trump to come out. And then when the window opens, both President Trump and Dr. Doobay appear. So this friend said that, listen, you know, there are thousands of people over here and they all came to see President Trump. I said, okay, that's great. He says, you know, I'm going to prove something to you. Let's ask the gentleman next to you who that gentleman up there is. So he asked, James asked, he said, listen, do you know who that is? That's Dr. Doobay. He said, listen, no, I'm talking about the person next to him, the old president. He said, you mean the guy with the funny hair? He said, yes. He says, who is that? He says, I don't know him. I said, okay, next guy. This guy's standing there with a big flag, American flag, waving it around. And he says, okay, I'm asking him. I said, James, go ahead. James said, okay, who is that person? He said, that's Dr. Doobay. He said, okay, what about the person next to him? He says, the guy with that orange color funny hair? I really don't know him. Okay, don't waste my time here. We came to see Dr. Doobay. So Dr. Doobay, not just Mexico, United States, etc. There are very few corners in the world where people don't know Dr. Doobay. And I just want to wish you on behalf of my family a very happy birthday, and of course on behalf of all our friends. Thank you. Sit down.
Thank you very much, Brother Ganesh. It is my pleasure in asking Dr. Ram Mohan, who, as you know, have done so much for us in our program in Guyana and elsewhere. Dr. Ji, please. He's a friend of Baba, a colleague.
Thank you. Good evening. It is truly an honor to be here today to wish Dr. Doobay a very happy birthday. And I've known him for nearly 25 years now. First as a student and then as a colleague. And most of you may not know that he finally retired from doing surgery. And I always used to ask him, I find it so hard to do my calls at night at my age, but he, at his age, he was doing them fine. But I do recall him calling me on the day when he finished his last call. Basically, he said, I'm finally done. And on his birthday, I would like to wish him a happy retirement as well, because he has earned it. He has worked so hard. It's helped a lot of us come up, given us the courage to face whatever that we needed to do to get up. And I'm truly grateful for all his help and guidance over the years. And it is my good fortune that I was able to help him in his project in Guyana, which is a very unique project that in the world. It's really hard to do something like that, but then with all of your help, I think he's doing a very good job. So on this day, I would like to congratulate him on the great work that he has done in many spheres. And I wish him many more birthdays like this, and hopefully we'll meet again next year.
Retired from the master. Dr. Rama asked me to go work with him in Niagara. And he was a senior person in Niagara. He was the vascular surgeon who was looking after everything and so forth. And I was the gun. I called for him, a junior to him. But he has never called me anything but doctor. I had known him before, as I said, 4 years of surgeon. And the collegiality that he has shown me, and the continuous respect that he has shown me, you can hardly find that these days. And that's because that's a culture. It's our culture. And he has represented that culture. The young boys who I train, and he knows that, and they start working, they finish the exam in June and start working in July, they called me my first thing. He had never called me. Never. I would like to, of course, Guyana, he taught me how to do fistulas and so forth to all this.
Thank you very much. I'll ask my uncle, my chacha, for the diamond to give his blessings. Then we move on to Mr. Jayaprakash, and we're coming closely to them. Please, Judge. Sorry, right there. There's a godbrother, a godfather.
Everybody knows him as Dr. Doobay. I know him as Sadhu. My guru used to call him Sadhu. And I remember something when he was very young. One day, my guru asked him to go and do Amat Kaur. He doesn't want to go. He there in the kitchen, grumbling, and Ma told me, Baba want to go. Your father said he don't want to go. And now that he didn't want to go, and today, look where he is. His father, my guru, was blessed with a wonderful son like him. He had more. When he was born, he told my father met him. He was very happy to have Sadhu as his first son. And today, he is sharing the name of Doobay in every part of the world. Today, he has done so much for Hinduism that caused the flag of Hindu Dharma is flying in every part of the world and will continue to fly. I do hope and pray, ask the Lord Shiva to bless him with long life, who is the increaser of life, that he can do more and more of what he is doing until 100 years. May God bless you with good health and long life, with wonderful souls.
Thank you very much, Judge, for your kind words. We'll have a short Mr. Jayaprakash, and then we'll have a short kirtan. Aye. This is Mr. George Jayaprakash, one of the old men. Old man.
Thank you, Panditji. Our most revered Babaji, distinguished guests, my dear brothers and sisters. My wife and I are extremely happy to be here this evening to join with all of you to celebrate the birthday of our dear Panditji, Dr. Doobay. Many of you in this hall know him well, he needs no introduction, and know about the good job he has done in promoting Hinduism and building this beautiful building that we have here. I recall that it was 27 years ago when we came to this property, when we came here, and it was in August of 1980. And at that time, it was an old house, a 3-bedroom bungalow with a heavy mortgage and no money left in the bank account. But we struggled and struggled, and after a few years, because of its superb leadership, after a few years, we managed to demolish that house and start building this temple. It was built in 3 phases, as far as I remember, and it was all because of his dedication, his perseverance, and his loyalty to his dharma, that this beautiful building is standing here today, precisely 37 years after. Dr. Ji, on behalf of myself and my family, I would like to wish you a very, very happy birthday today. May the Divine Mother continue to shower her divine blessings upon you. May you live a long, healthy, strong, energetic life. May you continue to lead us to the path of our Dharma. Thank you very much. Jai Shri Krishna.
To Kirtan and then do art. Those who have not spoken will receive.
मेरी बातें बिहारी
Thank you. बोलिए जयकारा शेरवाली दा जागो है जगदम्बे जागो है ज्वाला जागो है जगदम्बे जागो है ज्वाला जागो है दुर्गे माँ जागो प्रतिपाला जागो है दुर्गे माँ जागो प्रतिपाला भक्त जनों ने तेरे दर पे तेरा जाया जागो 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 सवार माँ अष्टभुजावाली सवार माँ अष्टभुजावाली दुष्टों की ताल मैया भक्तों की रखवाली दुष्टों की ताल मैया भक्तों की रखवाली नैनों में देख तेरे गले मधुवाला जागो जागो
Thank you, Prabhatji, for that very soothing rendition. I see Ramesh Jesus walking. We are about to close, but I'll ask him to say a few words, greetings. I know we're going to hear about the data part.
Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Krishna. I've come here today to wish my very good friend a very, very happy birthday. It was about 40 years ago that I met him. And since then, our friendship has grown considerably. He epitomizes Hinduism in Canada. He has done a lot for Hinduism. Changed the plateau of Hinduism in Canada. Hinduism was 25, 30 years ago was known as they had equated it to a cult, but he changed it. He had his own television program. He went on the air and explained what Hinduism was. Today, there are whites who watch that program. He is our answer to the saints of India. Dr. Doobay, a very, very happy birthday to you. I won't be nasty and I won't say anything bad about you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
The more nasty thing he always says when he come here, and I was born on the same day with. That's the whole thing. He has said that for 5 years because he has no other thing to say. That's what it is.
I'll ask Dr. Robin to come briefly. Sir?
Namaste. Yesterday, Ani was saying to me, you're getting too old. You should stop dedicating so much time to the temple and all that. So then I was wondering why my brother is, still in this thing. So apart from the fact that on his birthday, everybody comes and they tell him what a great job he's doing and how he is shining light in the community, etc. I think one of the things that keeps him going, and myself, is that when we were young, my father was in temple. My father was a priest, like Panibhuti's father as well, and Paribuj was in the temple as well. And at the age of 11, myself used to be with my father when we were building our temple in Anandeva. We used to pass in Matya. And Matya came out from the back dam sort of thing and came out by the seashore. And I was with him working, but my brother was not working with him then. Because at the age of 13, he was a priest. He used to be doing Satnai Katha and all this for people. And they loved him because he was quite fat at that time. So they loved him, and they loved the way he, his swear was much better than it is today. And his voice was very nice and all that. And because he was so young, and they loved him, and so he was with them all the time. And then, when he went to QC and got, before he went to QC, he got senior Cambridge, and we were waiting to know what he will do. That means, in that time, my father was partner in East Bank Bus Company. So he was conducting bus on the East Bank. And at that time, he was staying with Paribuj family in East Bank. So he didn't take part in building much of the temple. So that's why most of the building aspect of the thing is on me. That's why I have to be, I am not a leader, I am a supporter. So when we were having this conversation, somebody said that I am tied here because he is here. So the tradition is from our parents, from my father's time until now, so we continue. So, like many people come and take part in this thing and they go away, and few people stay back. Those are the people who were in temple, grew up in temple area, doing this kind of work. So it is, maybe that is the reason why we're still here. So on this day, I wish him happy birthday many, many times already. So happy birthday.
That's we have nothing prepared. Can you imagine if he was prepared? We'd have been here until midnight. Thank you, Jeff. Krishnaji has an announcement of them.
So, you just like the music that you heard just now, this song. So what we are doing, we have the Ganesh Visurjan next week, Sunday. We will also be celebrating Dr. Doobay there with lots of music, lots of fun. So those of you who like music, we're inviting all of you to please join us next Sunday, September the 3rd. And the bus leave here, those who want to go with bus, we're making convenience. The bus will leave here at about 12:30. To join the boat, we have gotten a very beautiful boat to celebrate Ganesh Visurjan and Dr. Doobay's birthday there on the waters of Lake Ontario. So please join us. The boat leaves there. Those who like to drive, boat leaves behind Western Harbour Castle at 2 p.m. and returns. The first stop will be at 4:30 for those who like to leave. And those who like to continue having fun until 6 o'clock, you'll be there, you have fun, you could dance, you could do whatever you like to, and you will have lots of time to wish Dr. Doobay happy birthday then. And then the last thing is October is 1st, we have our Diwali dinner. It's a pre-year function to raise money for the temple. So please assist us in buying tables. If you're looking for sponsors of tables, we need you to assist us so that we could fund the progress of there are a lot of renovations going on right now with temple and extension and stuff. We need your help. So please assist us in buying tables so that you can come and have a good time there at Pearson Banquet Hall on October 1st, this is Sunday, and assist us in raising money. Thank you so much. Back for the boat.
Thank you, President. He wanted this boat cruise for the birthday, and finally we got it. Before we close, I'd like to ask Baba to say a few words. You can see the most efficient part of our temple is the altar. Diya is already ready. So we'll have, on behalf of each and every, I know everybody would like to wish him happy birthday, but on your behalf, I'd like to wish him happy birthday and long life.
Thank you, Brother Boj. You've done an excellent job, and I thank all the people who have wished you well, and it's time for Aarti.